This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He took drugs.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want this dude to appear. There's some random dude that walks by, but I don't know. Any of you guys, Jesus Christ, I cannot turn.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Anywho, like that intro? It's because it's part of the game. Ha ha ha! I'm smart. So, hey guys, Freakout27 here, playing the Stanley Parable.
Not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his box. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there
Just
was
to get that out of the
nothing
way.
there, so he turned around.
So if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all that. And let's get into this.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So I want to do it the normal way, but at the same time I want to jump off a cliff. I can also just dip in and out, but I'd rather not.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I'm just glad that thing
Unraveled,
just...
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible... Stanley was in such a rush
I
to get
typed
through
that
the
in,
story
right?
as quickly as possible.
I typed in
He didn't even
2845.
have a single
Did
minute
I
to just
mess it up
let
somehow?
the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Speedrunning this game is, like, actually impossible. I mean, it's not possible. It is possible, but you would have to do it on your first run.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
So, I don't know what to do right now. I could turn off the damn thing, or I could start up the nuke. I really gotta figure out what the nuke part is, though.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, I turned around. My mouse sensitivity is complete shite.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know. I'm not gonna activate the nuke, but I want to activate my favorite Easter egg.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What secrets? Hint, 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 hint.
Now, the
Super mega hint.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an.
I don't know why you can crouch when you don't need to.
The lives of so many individuals.
Is there like an area that there's a tiny hole that you can crawl through?
Eternally monitored in this place where freedom.
Also, this dude's just like, this dude is just gliding. This dude's just gliding.
This mind control facility.
There's steps. He just floats above the ground.
Had Stanley really been under someone's
just tapping his feet because he's bored. Every time he moves, he's tapping his feet against the ground. He don't need to. He flies, but he can just tap his feet. He can fly lower. Or, I don't know. Y'all played this game before, right? I hope you do. You gotta get this. It's awesome. Open Sesame. Open Sesame, Bioich. Open Sesame, Bioich. Come on, Bioich. Open Sesame, Bioich. I'm gonna just call it. The title of this. The title of this is just gonna be Open Sesame, Bioich. Bioich. I don't know. How do you spell that? Bioich. B-E. Oich. I don't know. Ah, I forgot to say, people with seizures don't look. Anyhow, now you can look. It goes through the entire thing of this. It's hilarious. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright. Please don't copyright me. It's an Easter egg on this awesome game. Okay? Please. There.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I wonder if he can jump off this thing.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Did a pipe just go through me?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I wonder if this red button activates something here. Oh, there's a walkway? Okay. Those look like they fall. Does something happen here? I don't know.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I really want to get the nuke, but at the same time, I don't know if I can get myself out of there. For me, that's actually a hard choice. I want to see if I can get past that nuke. If I'm even able to. Like, I know it just... There's a door that you can walk to. He closes it, and then he starts to nuke. So...
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments
Is my game
away.
lagging?
And yet, even as the
That
immense
door
door
seems
slowly
more
opened,
jittery than normal.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
He's been freed
For
because
it was
everyone
not
died.
even power that he had been seeking.
And including him, I'm guessing.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
I need to figure out how to V-clip through the game just so I can see what's on the other side of the door without getting into the intro.
That things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
The whiteness he sees, that was a nuke. Oh, it's the Stanley Parable. Pretty effing easy. Alright, time to choose a different path and confuse the fuck out of the narrator. Oh! Well,
All of his co-workers were
second
gone.
playthrough.
What could it
Second
mean?
playthrough already. I
Stanley
game did
decided
the
to go to the
whiteboard
meeting
ending.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Console bark. That I don't know what console bark does. No one does. Okay, goodbye.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I forgot which way is which. Is down the right way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I think I chose a different ending.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to
Oh no, this
wander
is the right
about
ending.
and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here it's left. Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I keep going the wrong way. Why is there a truck? Did he work in the ice cream facility too? I want some ice cream. Give me some ice cream.
No.
Let me walk off the edge.
Sure, you're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I cut on the door. Oh, right, the confusing part. There's too many doors.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, supposedly, yeah, it does teleport you. Either that or it's just the world's largest room. Oh, it... Ah, I see. Something dark.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now there's no doors. Don't trap me in here.
Yep,
Don't.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
Defeat?
Story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize
I like this house, actually.
Is this the story?
I would probably live in this if it was real life, too.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in
I
an
don't know why
office
there's a
building.
door there.
Is that correct?
Wait,
You
what?
remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Did any of you know, like, was that place a reference to something? I don't get it.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Still no doors? Am I going here?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
I'm gonna go back again. Damn. Oh, you don't say it anymore. I wonder if there's a wall that I can walk through in there. I'm gonna try again. Nah, it's gonna take too long. My video's long enough as it is.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Nope. Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the...
Is this line okay?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh. No, no. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It is music, but I don't know about this.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Huh?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing
That is
a bell?
trippy awesome. So, I'm guessing there's like very specific teleporting points. It's like Portal. This is just like Portal, where they have teleports everywhere. I'm guessing. Back to here.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Get your everything straight.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
I got up here. There's a way.
This all sounds
come on, let me up.
doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Come on, come on. Yes, wait. Did you block it? I swear to God if they blocked it. They blocked it. I'm stuck.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I mean, you can add some ferns.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley.
This thing just darn barged in.
Our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It looks like it's trying hard. Alright, goodbye. It's gonna smash in again. What the
a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe
I wonder if
need
I
a
went
minute
right
to
last
think
time.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the
I'm
right,
confusing you.
let's
Stop trying to
ask,
confuse me.
does taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this?
16 minutes. That's probably as much as a recording as I'm gonna get.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule...
Find a
we start
bookstore.
again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Shit.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. wall.
Find a bookstore.
Well,
I gotta find that
consulting
bookstore.
me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it
I
can't
don't
be.
know
I don't
what
want
I'm
it to
doing.
be.
I really want to get the
game
8th restart.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Self-restart.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way...
I want to
this is
find
a
the
kind of
bookstore.
story.
Give me a
Wouldn't
book.
you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Can I just sit? Can I sit?
Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have a...
It's like, no, screw you, restart. So, hey,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
no one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
wanted to
lounge
find the
first, just to
bookstore.
admire it. Wow, yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'd rather not go that way, but I'd rather not go this way. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm going to the depressing
Stan was
ending.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
Hold
that
on,
the
I need a running
story has
start.
been about nothing but you all this time.
You're on a bungee.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Why
let me
is there
prove
this
it.
door?
Let me prove that I'm
There's
on
gotta be
your
a key
side.
card. I've
Give
been
me a
looking
chance.
everywhere.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Fine.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
I'm pretty sure that pipe is not real. I think I found that. Oh, what? Both ends are open? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I think I found the teleport. Oh wait, the bookstore. Damn it, no! You buy it, you'll be out.
Do we want?
Be your way out.
What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I don't know, go. Bye.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Ooh,
no.
stairs.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I've been dead the entire time, bucko.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
360.
No!
720.
Oh, no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
If I go down, I'm taking you with me. 360 no scope.
Stanley, let's go back
I'm
to
moving
the other
slower.
room. Can you my God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yes.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
I love the game technically, but you,
From being happy. Am I reading the situation?
Goodbye. Fuck.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
If you guys notice that they practically just copied and pasted the stairs over and over again. Now I'm dead. Just imagine if I could walk sideways. That'd be really broken.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Is he pissed off?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Just imagine
And
he
Stanley
blocks
knew
me
it
off.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the
I'm gonna go to the
maintenance section,
cutscene where he
walked straight
dies.
ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
Wait a minute. Damn, I can't do another one. I mean,
Yet
something
there
has
was not a single
changed.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley did. Oh no,
Ha,
no,
get wrecked.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is this up?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post
Where's
during
2?
work hours.
Where's C?
He might be
Where's
fired for that.
3C?
And in such a
Why don't you
competitive
know what
economy,
3 is?
Why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
There was an Easter egg
And
I
then
can type
something
into the
occurred to
console.
Stanley.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Where the
he
fuck's the
thought to
console?
himself, maybe I am crazy.
I forgot how to
All
open the
of my
console.
coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single
Shit.
moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he
Let
came
me
to the conclusion
leave.
that had been on the tip of his tongue.
I want
He
to
just
go
had to
home.
answer it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
I know I don't need to keep walking, but I want to because I'm bored AF.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Fuck!
He felt the cool weight
Everything.
on his skin.
Ooh, Blackness, where's the room?
Mattress on his back. The fresh air of the world.
Oh, I can't see, I can't move.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. And through
W.
this dream, I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Hey, I did move.
Stanley began screaming.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black.
Fake.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
W.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy
Stanley
people
took
do.
control
And
of
in
her.
that moment, she thought to herself
Stanley's
how
a
lucky
virus.
she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
Stanley.
and what isn't.
Oh no,
It
it's
was
the
comforting
narrator.
to think this.
Narrator
And in a certain
is
way,
the virus.
seeing this man made her feel better.
When someone dies, he
Then
goes
she
to another
remembered
one.
the meeting
Just
she had
takes
scheduled
control of
for
them.
the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And walked into the wall. Where'd she turn around to go to? Left, right. Walked over him, ran to the street, got hit by a car. Where'd she walk to?
All
Speed.
his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Are you already confused?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Click. Fake.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay.
Coming to a
No matter how long this is,
Stanley
I will
walked
post it.
upstairs to
I don't
his
care how
boss's
long it is.
office.
I want this to be posted. Finally. To be rich, is it a crime? To make crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be do I have to pick just when finally my game finished downloading. I was downloading a game before this so I can record that, but I got bored and recorded this instead. Oh no! Whoever's holding the gun, I will kick your arse. I will kick your arse. Open. I'm gonna go down. Where's it? Down. There. Screw you.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Got it. I know I could have just ran through, but I don't care. I wanted to try it. You're still able to hit it, even though there's no actual thing. You can just aim where you think the middle of the screen is. I should try CSGO, but without a HUD, just like blind firing. I would need something that's
Stanley
only going straight
through
though.
the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah.
Although this passageway had
I should have
the word
binded
escape
a button
on
for
it,
pause
the truth
and
was
unpause
that at the
recording,
end
but
of
I
this
didn't
hall,
want to.
Stanley would
Plus I
meet
didn't
his
know what buttons to
death.
bind. So I just went with F3 to stop
The door
and
behind him was not
start
shut.
recording, and I don't
Stanley
want to
still
keep
had
pressing that
every
over and over
opportunity
again.
to turn around and get back on track.
Just so you know, I'm not skipping anything, even the
At this
silent
point,
parts. I
Stanley
don't
was
give a
making conscious,
fuck.
concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
So I just fall. Okay. I can slightly control myself. There's a platform somewhere that if I'm able to fall correctly from the seat, like there's a platform underneath the walker, so you can squishers you can see there. I think I'm pretty sure you're able to fall off that if you just strafe or something.
He reflected that his life had been
Not like in here, you'd have to crouch and strafe. And you go slower.
He doesn't know the
I got so close. I held back because I accidentally pressed D. And by that I was walking this way, just slamming A.
blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Sorry guys. This video is gonna have to have more than one part. See you next videos. Coming soon.